Hey everybody, how you all doing? I'm Ankita Nagraj. I head the customer success team at Seller App. Keyword research is super important for your Amazon business, whether you're in product research phase or improving your listing to increase visibility and rank higher for different keywords. Keywords literally have the power to make or break your sales. Hence, it becomes super critical to have a robust, reliable keyword tool to give you an exhaustive, detailed list of keywords. With this in mind, we have rolled out our first feature update for 2019 for keyword research. Before we get started with a brand new, all-updated keyword research feature for Q1, let's go over bare basics, shall we? So for folks who are new to selling on Amazon, let's understand what keywords are, how it impacts sales, significance of choosing the right set of keywords, and most importantly, what are deemed to be the right keywords. Back in the day, everybody had a phone directory with a list of phone numbers associated with registered people. So this practice of maintaining an index or a record is followed everywhere in libraries, supermarkets, malls, warehouses, everywhere, right? So everybody has a record of stuff that they have and the best way to access them. You guessed it right, even Amazon does it. So when you have to look for vegetable slicer on Amazon, what do? You type in vegetable slicer in Amazon search bar. So out of billions of products that are sold on Amazon, how does Amazon know what products are vegetable slicers and show exactly that? So this is where keywords come into the picture. So in this example, the word vegetable slicer that you type into Amazon search bar is considered a search query or keyword. So when the seller that is selling a vegetable slicer uses the same keyword in the Amazon listing page to describe the product, Amazon maps this keyword with the product. In other words, Amazon indexes the keyword with the product listing. So in Amazon's directory, keyword phrases are associated or indexed for product listings. So when somebody types in a specific keyword into Amazon search bar, Amazon presents all of the pages or listings that are indexed for this specific keyword. So here comes the tricky part. A vegetable slicer can also be called in many different ways. For example, vegetable spiralizer, vegetable cutter, vegetable peeler. So how does Amazon know that this specific product can be called in so many different ways and to present it when somebody searches for, let's say, vegetable spiralizer? So unless the seller actually uses this specific keyword, which is vegetable spiralizer, in his product listing page, the product listing doesn't show up in Amazon search results. So now you should understand the power keywords hold. Consequently, your Amazon product visibility completely depends on the keywords you use. Keywords pick the audience that you're visible to, therefore also decide who competes with you for the attention of the selected segment of shoppers. Now that we understand what keywords are, let's analyze customer behavior associated with keywords. So let's take an example here. Let's search for Christmas gifts for women and let's see what shows up. So this yields a whole lot of products ranging from jewelry to a spa gift to bath bombs to throw blanket, all sorts of stuff. So if you are selling scarf and position yourself on page 1 for this specific keyword, the probability of getting a sale is extremely low compared to a buyer who is searching for, let's say, scarf or a plaid scarf at that. Let's talk about another aspect, competition. So if you rank for a keyword like Christmas gifts for women, you are literally competing against all sorts of products like essential oil diffuser, bath spa essentials, jewelry, massage pillow, throw blanket, etc. Right? If you're selling a product that is about $100, the buyer might consider your product to be slightly pricey, and if you have reviews less than 500, it might be considered pretty low for this niche, as the average reviews for this niche is about 500. So Seller App has a neat little feature called Keyword Difficulty Score that takes all of the said factors into consideration. It takes away all of your manual work. It presents meaningful, organized data so that you can get a fair understanding of the customer behavior and competition in one single glance. To understand the desirability of a given keyword, you just have to look at the keyword difficulty score and make sure it is not about 60. Keyword difficulty score gives an overview of average ratings, average reviews, average estimated sales per day, and a very interesting metric here is to consider the number of ASINs that have the same keyword in their title. So this number signifies direct competition. A score of 10 indicates high competition. Based on these metrics, you can evaluate competitiveness and desirability of your own product. Another important factor that helps you understand demand is the trends. So this trends graph will show you if the demand is increasing or receding over time. Based on this information, you can decide if you would like to use this keyword or not. So if we're talking about Christmas gifts for women, you can clearly see that the demand peaks during Christmas and dips during January. And if we're talking about scarves for women as well, it is a fairly seasonal product because it's used mostly during winter. So you can see that the graph is also increasing during November, December, Jan, and then it starts to reduce during summer. You get a detailed list of your direct competitors in the competitor ASIN section. You can find out what are the products, brand names, brands, price, sellers, ratings, and reviews. Let's understand what the keyword tab does. This presents a list of keyword variations for the seed keyword. As you can see, there's a bunch of advertising jargons that you may need to acquaint with. Search volume is an estimate. It indicates the number of times this keyword has been searched on Amazon on an average per month. CPC is average cost per click, and it indicates the amount of money that you would be paying Amazon every time somebody clicked on your ad. CPC also indicates competition for this specific keyword. Higher the amount, higher the competition. So just to put things into perspective, if the keyword that you're bidding on is about $5 and your listing price is $20, you would need to get at least one sale for every 4 clicks just not to go into loss. Match type is essentially an advertising terminology that indicates how closely the search term matches the keyword. There are 3 match types: broad match type, phrase match type, and exact match type. Broad includes any type of variation of the seed keyword, and the keyword phrase could be in any order. For example, if you're bidding on Christmas gifts for women, you could get impressions for Christmas gifts, or gifts for women, or women Christmas gifts. And if you're talking about phrase match type, the keyword phrase has to be in the same order, but any other keyword can come as a prefix or a suffix to the seed keyword. So for example, if you're bidding on Christmas gifts for women, you could get impressions for seasonal Christmas gifts for women or Christmas gifts for young women. Exact match type only allows singulars and plurals of the seed keyword. So for example, if you're bidding on the seed keyword gift, only keyword variations such as gift and gifts will be allowed. So now you understand competition is constantly shifting. Competition is dynamic and it depends on the keyword. So when you put competition, customer behavior, and demand together, you understand the keyword difficulty level. Now that we understand how to analyze keywords based on demand, competition, and target audience, let's look at how to select keywords that match different types of search intent depending on marketing strategy. So the first category is top level high search volume categorization for organic visibility and niche association. So the second type of keywords are organic and advertising focused long tail keywords with high buying intent for increased conversions. And the third type of keywords are broad grouping for early stage customer awareness. Let's look at how and when you have to use the 3 different types of keywords in your listing. So this is the search demand curve. It shows how the buying intent varies with the length or specificity of the keyword. Applying the 80-20 rule here, 80% of the sales often come from long-tail keywords versus 20% of the sales coming from generic keywords. So if you'd like to verify this yourself, you can pull up the report and check it out. For example, clothes would be the topmost level of the keyword, while winter clothes would be 1 level deeper into the keyword, and winter clothes for women would be 2 levels deeper. If you look at winter scarf for women, it is super specific. You see how the buying intent is increasing as you go levels deeper into the keyword. Now that we understand the relation between buying intent and specificity of the keyword, let's look at how and when you can use different types of keywords in your listing. Each group of keywords serves its own purpose, so let's take a deep dive into each type of the keywords. Top level high search volume keywords are essential to any type of products. They are the product identifiers. They associate and position a product with a niche. For example, water bottle or scarves or running shoes. So each product has several different names that it can be called by. So for example, you could call a charm bracelet as handmade jewelry or accessories for women. So these are all top level keywords for this specific product. They usually go in the title and are classified as primary keywords and are repeated in the copy several times. So you could probably have about 5 to 10 primary keywords, and you can use keyword research feature to dig deeper and get long tail versions of each of these keywords. You can call a scarf in the following different ways: blanket scarf, shawl, plaid cape, poncho, button shawl, women's wrap, tartan scarf, winter accessory, etc. Based on the search volume and copy strategy and readability of the title, you can add few or all of these keywords in the title. So if you find that the search volume of some of these keywords is pretty low, you can add long tail versions of these keywords in either bullet point or description, or you can even stuff raw versions of these keywords into the backend search terms. To make a list of 5 or 10 top level keywords, you can take a look at high selling competitors. You can track each of these competitors in your Seller app account. Go to track products and click on any of the competitors you just tracked. Now you can navigate to product keyword and take a look at all of the keywords here. Now you can identify top level keywords based on how generic the keywords are and also looking at the search volume. So you can sort the search volume column so you get the highest search volume keywords at the top of the page. You can export the entire list of keywords to your computer. Open it up with the help of Microsoft Spreadsheets or any other similar application. So based on relevancy, how generic the keywords are, and the search volume, you can pick out your primary keywords from this list. Now repeat the same process with the rest of the competitors you tracked and shortlist maybe about 5 or 10 primary keywords. Organic advertising, high buying intent keywords for increased conversions. According to the search demand curve, long tail keywords are the winners. As the competition is low, the CPC will also be low. But as the buying intent is high, the conversions tend to be high as well. So this makes it extremely feasible for advertising. Another advantage of long tail keywords from the perspective of our organic visibility is that long tail keywords tend to cover more keywords than the top level keywords. So this means that the product will be indexed for more number of keywords, which translates to more organic visibility. So if the top level keyword is indexed only for coffee mug, then the long tail version of the same keyword will be indexed for the following: vacuum insulated coffee mug, stainless steel coffee mug, insulated coffee mug, insulated stainless steel coffee mug, and all the other meaningful variations of this keyword. It works absolutely great for conversions as well, as the customers would want to get as much information about the product as possible. So instead of having long winded sentences to convey this information to the buyers, which makes the text bulky and unreadable, you can have long tail keywords which convey the same information in a more concise and precise way. So let's take an example of plaid shawl and let's take a look at how to get long tail keywords of the primary keywords. So choose one primary keyword at a time and run a search and keyword research for the specific primary keyword. In our example, it would be plaid shawl. Export the file and open it up with Microsoft Spreadsheet or any other similar application. Choose the most relevant keywords and sort search volume column. So now, based on relevancy and search volume, we can pick the top 30% of the entire keyword list and integrate them with your bullet point. So run the same exercise on all of your primary keywords. Compile a master list of keywords and pick the best of this lot and integrate that in your bullet points. Broad group keywords help in building early stage customer awareness. So these keywords target the audience that aren't looking at buying your product immediately, but they could buy your product in the future. So these keywords include adjectives, synonyms, acronyms, demographics, and attributes of your product, any such keyword. For example, if the product that you're selling is plaid scarf, then you could have keywords such as winter wear, gifts for women, clothes under $20, warm, snug, fleece, boho, layered clothing, etc. You can discover broad grouping keywords in two different ways. One is by researching keywords and the other is by researching ASINs. So researching keywords, which is the first method, is pretty similar to what we just saw. So you use SellerApp's keyword research features, long tail keywords, and then type in a seed keyword and export the entire list. Pick out the most relevant keywords, sort the search volume column, and pick out the most good quality keywords. So the second method, which is researching ASINs, is going to be pretty interesting. Let's take a deep dive into this method. Discover potential high conversion keywords, especially to target in advertising campaigns. So at SellerApp, super advanced PPC keywords generates most relevant, super accurate keywords which are most suitable for advertising campaigns. So SellerApp has proprietary algorithms that take several different factors into consideration. So the first factor being we extract all of the keywords in each different field of the listing from all the ASINs specified, and these keywords are further looked up against actual customer search queries from our database, and we also look for other closely matching keywords and customer search queries. So the quality and relevance of these keywords and the keyword density in itself primarily depend on the context of the keywords used in these listings in relation with the product. So the more specific long tail keywords that are used in these listings, the better results you get. Though we don't stop just there yet. The entire keyword cloud undergoes more treatment to give you only the best of the keywords. So to give you these best keywords, we go levels deeper. We aggregate user search trends, analyze market behavior and sales velocity for each of these keywords. So these keywords are further processed by our CPP algorithm, which is conversion probability prediction, to choose only the most risk safe, specialized for advertising campaign keywords. That is, we choose only the top 20% of the whole list of most profitable high ROI keywords to give you the best of the keywords to bet on in your PPC campaigns. Now let's find out how to get these super awesome PPC keywords. All you have to do is navigate to PPC keywords, enter your ASIN, enter top selling competitors ASIN. The only caveat here is that the ASINs of your competitors that you enter have to be highly optimized. Now you don't have to run PPC campaigns on all of these keywords. You can evaluate and validate a keyword's potential for conversion in the following ways. You can click on the arrow here to find out all of the products that are indexed for this specific keyword. You can check average reviews, ratings, and price to analyze competitive advantage. If your product fits well in this niche, then you can take an educated guess and bid on this keyword. Check the average CPC, which is cost per click of the keyword, and your current conversion rate. If the CPC multiplied by the number of clicks that you need to get one order exceeds your listing price, then you need to rethink your choice of the keyword. So for example, if the cost per click of the keyword is about $5 and you need at least 4 clicks to get one order and your listing price is $20, then you're not literally making any money on this sale. So instead, you can check the CPC for long tail versions of the same keyword. If the long tail versions of the same keyword has a lower CPC, then you can bid on it. Lastly, if a keyword is trending, then it definitely shoots up the probability for conversion. So it's a good thing to have trending keywords in your PPC campaigns. So let's take a look at it. If the keyword is long tail enough to have high buying intent and is pretty relevant to your product, which it should be, then take a look at the PPC rate. And if the PPC rate is well within reason and you can afford it as per your current conversion rate, then you can take a look at all the products that are indexed for this keyword, and also the average price, rating, and reviews. If you think you have a competitive advantage and you can dominate the niche, then you can definitely extract all such keywords and put it into your manual campaigns. Get the benefit of existing, easily available, already researched keywords by your peers. This is a fantastic new way of researching keywords, which is extracting all of the keywords, already researched keywords from your potential competitor listings. So this method is commonly called reverse ASIN, and SellerApp makes this whole process super easy with the help of keyword research feature, which we'll take a deep dive into right now. With the help of this keyword research ASIN feature, you can even extract keywords from multiple competitor listings. So all you have to do is enter the ASIN of your own product or a dominating competitor product in the main ASIN field, and you can choose up to 4 competitor well optimized ASINs to enter into the competitor ASIN fields. An additional feature that simplifies your task would be these checks. So these checks signify whether a keyword exists in all of these listings or not. Especially if you are researching keywords to put into your own listing, then you can check whether a keyword is in your listing or not, and if it does not exist, you can add it. If it already does, then you do not have to. Another validating factor to identify the potential of a keyword would be common occurrence. If you find that all of the competitors are using the same keyword, then it is a good indicator of demand, and if your listing lacks the keyword, then you are losing a major opportunity here. So all you have to do is export the list and make a list of all of the keywords that do not exist in your own listing, and then find out what are the most relevant keywords that accurately represents your own product, and find out how many of the competitors have the same keyword, and based on the search volume you can take a decision as to what keywords go into your own listing. So that's it for the video explainer of the new update of keyword research feature on SellerApp. If you'd like to give this feature a spin, head over to sellerapp.com and log in with your account. If you do not have an account yet, do start your 7-day free trial today. If you like this video, do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more great content where we discuss different strategies to increase sales on Amazon. Do follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Stay tuned for more great content. Until next time, thank you.